solidarity movement that I'm not sure you call the solidarity movement a cult, but you refer to a cult, maybe talking about the BDS movement. I do think that the cult is not a little, it's actually getting bigger. Maybe it's not, and the BDS movement has actually, with its flaws maybe, succeeded in grasping people's attention and students.
Frank,
And it's
we have to free ourselves of illusions. When I don't know how old you are, but when I was a young man, I was a Maoist, you know? And we always thought our movement is growing. 6,000, 8,000, we're growing, you know? What you call growing, how many people are you really reaching? Are you reaching a mainstream public? I don't think so.
I mean, it takes time, but I think, for example, like there's Israeli Apartheid Week starting in a few weeks, end of February, and I'm not an organizer of this, but I know lots of people that organizes it, and this year it's like there's like 27 countries involved, loads of campuses that never touched it, and I think if the students start to get involved, sometimes the students can influence their parents, and then so I think it's a small process, but I think the BDS movement is helping actually making the movement a more global movement.
I said clearly, I think the solidarity movement has the right tactics. I support the BDS, but I said it will never reach a broad public until and unless they're explicit on their goal. And their goal has to include recognition of Israel, or it's a non-starter. It won't reach the public. Because the moment you go out there, Israel will start to say, what about us? And they won't recognize our right. And in fact, that's correct. You can't answer the Israelis on that, because they're making a statement that's factually correct. It's not an accident, an unwitting omission that BDS does not mention Israel. You know that, and I know that. It's not like we forgot to mention it. They won't mention it because they know it will split the movement. Because there's a large segment of the movement, component of the movement, which wants to eliminate Israel.